Morning, this is Nick, Justin here, who designs our intakes. I have Mr. Kockenberg, Chris, who manages all of our electronic tuning and modules here. Today, this is the target. You have a 2021 Jeep EcoDiesel with 37-inch tires, 6-inch lift, and our goal is put this engine performance back where it used to be. So here's on this page, here's a spec on the Jeep Gladiator. Just for the case, I'll put it up here. So our mission is put the stock back as close as we can to this. So before we start getting into details and how we do what we do, I have asked Chris, who spent a lot of time tuning these vehicles, to tell us a little more about this EcoDiesel.
So this is the Gen 3 EcoDiesel. Some of the changes they made from Gen 2 to Gen 3 was they strengthened the block and helped it drain a little better with the oil. They were having oiling issues out of the first or the second generation. They also lowered the compression ratio from 16.2 to 16. That was to help with some of the emission issues they were having. They also redesigned the pistons on these so that they had some piston slap and some rattling noise. And by moving the wrist pin back a little bit, that was able to reduce that. So a lot of improvements on this engine. They also went to a new fuel system on this year. So they went with a new Bosch system. It's a 2,000 bar system at 29,000 pounds of pressure. And they also put a new VGA turbo on this to help the airflow getting out of this, to help with emissions also.
Great. So before we get in there, I want to explain what our plan is. Our plan is to add in, replace the factory intake, change the tuning, change the pressure, change all this stuff in the ignition, and do as much we can to get the horsepower back where it is, get the torque low and high, and make the drivability come back.